Daniel was a 16-year-old student who studied at Greenfield High School. He lived with his parents and his younger sister in a small house not far from the school. Every weekday morning, Daniel woke up at 6 o'clock when his alarm rang. Sometimes he felt sleepy, but he always tried to get up quickly because he did not want to be late. After getting out of bed, Daniel went to the bathroom. He brushed his teeth, washed his face, and looked in the mirror. Then he put on his school uniform, which was a white shirt, dark pants, and comfortable shoes. He liked wearing his uniform because it made him feel ready for the day. In the kitchen, his mother prepared breakfast. Usually, Daniel ate bread with eggs or a bowl of cereal with milk. His father drank coffee and read the news, while his sister talked about her homework. Daniel enjoyed these quiet moments because they made him feel relaxed before school. At 6:45, Daniel packed his school bag. He checked his books, notebooks, and pencil case carefully. He also made sure he had his homework. Then he said goodbye to his family and walked to school. The walk took about 15 minutes. On the way, Daniel saw many students going in the same direction. Some rode bicycles, and others walked with friends. He often met his best friend, Lucas, at the corner near a small bakery. They talked and laughed as they walked together. When they arrived at school, they entered through the main gate and went to their classroom. The school building was large and had many classrooms, a library, a science lab, and a big playground. Daniel liked his school because it was clean and friendly. The first class of the day was usually English. The teacher spoke clearly and encouraged students to practice speaking. Daniel enjoyed learning new words and reading short stories. Sometimes the class played language games, which made learning fun. After English, Daniel had math class. Math was sometimes difficult for him, but he tried his best. He listened carefully and asked questions when he did not understand. His teacher was patient and always willing to help. During break time, Daniel and Lucas went to the playground. Many students played sports, talked, or ate snacks. Daniel often bought a small sandwich or fruit juice from the school canteen. They sat on a bench and watched other students playing football. Next was science class. Daniel found science interesting because he liked learning how things worked. Sometimes they did simple experiments, like mixing liquids or observing plants. He felt excited when he discovered something new. At lunchtime, students gathered in the cafeteria. Daniel usually sat with Lucas and a few other friends, including Emma and Noah. They talked about classes, homework, and their favorite music. Sometimes they shared food and laughed together. In the afternoon, Daniel had history or art class. In history, he learned about different times and places. In art, he enjoyed drawing and painting. He was not very skilled, but he liked expressing his ideas through colors. After school ended at 3:30, Daniel sometimes joined an after-school club. He was a member of the school football club because he loved playing sports. The team practiced on the field twice a week. Running and playing with teammates made him feel energetic. On days without club activities, Daniel went home, changed into comfortable clothes, and had a snack. Then he started his homework. He tried to finish his assignments before dinner so he could relax later. In the evening, Daniel helped his mother prepare dinner. He washed vegetables or set the table. His family ate together and talked about their day. Daniel often shared stories about school, funny moments, or things he learned. After dinner, he sometimes watched television or listened to music. At 9:30, he prepared for bed. He brushed his teeth, packed his bag for the next day, and went to sleep. At the beginning of the school year, Daniel felt a little nervous because he had new teachers and new subjects. However, he soon made friends and became comfortable. His teachers encouraged him to work hard and believe in himself. One day, the school announced a group project in English class. Students needed to work together and give a presentation about their daily routines. Daniel worked with Lucas and Emma. They met after school to plan and practice speaking. At first, Daniel felt shy, but his friends supported him. On presentation day, they stood in front of the class and spoke clearly. The teacher praised their effort, and Daniel felt proud. Another important event was the school sports day. Students participated in running races, football matches, and other activities. Daniel joined the football game and enjoyed cheering for his classmates. The atmosphere was lively and exciting. During the year, Daniel also faced challenges. Sometimes he had many assignments and felt stressed. When this happened, he talked with his parents or friends. They encouraged him and helped him stay positive. One afternoon, Daniel stayed late at school to study for a math test. Lucas stayed with him, and they reviewed the lessons together. Working as a team made studying easier and more enjoyable. Daniel also liked spending time in the school library. It was quiet and full of books. He sometimes read stories or did research for homework. The librarian was kind and always ready to help students find books. As the months passed, Daniel noticed that he was becoming more confident. He understood lessons better and felt comfortable speaking in class. His teachers praised his effort and improvement. During winter, the school organized a small celebration. Students decorated classrooms and shared snacks. Daniel helped hang decorations and enjoyed the cheerful atmosphere. One day, a new student named Olivia joined the class. She felt nervous because everything was new. Daniel and his friends welcomed her and showed her around the school. Olivia was grateful and quickly became part of the group. Daniel learned that being kind and helpful made school life more enjoyable. He believed that friendship was very important. As exams approached, students studied harder. Daniel made a study schedule and reviewed his notes every day. He also took short breaks to rest and relax. After finishing exams, Daniel felt relieved. He spent time talking with friends and reflecting on what he had learned during the year. He realized that he had grown not only academically but also personally. On the last day of school, students cleaned their classroom and said goodbye to teachers. Daniel felt a mix of happiness and sadness. He was excited for the holidays but would miss his daily routine. Before leaving, his teacher gave a short speech about the importance of learning and friendship. Daniel listened carefully and felt inspired. During the holiday, Daniel often thought about his experiences at school. He remembered the lessons, the laughter, and the challenges he overcame. When the new school year came, Daniel returned with confidence and motivation. He was ready to learn new things, meet new people, and continue his journey. He understood that school was not only a place to study but also a place to grow, build friendships, and discover interests. Each day brought new opportunities. and he faced them with a positive attitude. Daniel knew that with hard work, support from family and friends, and a willingness to learn, he could achieve his goals and enjoy his school life fully.